Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. We look at San Antonio. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And seeing where the Lakers are,
they're making a move. Now in the top 10, and this is a team to watch. I like what I'm seeing from them.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Fox and Castle are their guards. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. Smart is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Well, Clark, everyone's picking the same team to win this one. They're clear favorites.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and they should be. But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations, and sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard. Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And here's Vassell from the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Here's Fox following the basket by LeBron James. Fox, no good. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Fox against Smart. Right side, Fox. Stolen by Smart. Reeves the pass to LeBron. 2 points, that one goes. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Johnson outside. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
And stolen by Castle.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Launches a 3, hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, James. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. James has got 9.
And he's caught fire this quarter. Yet, to miss a shot.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell, and it's Harper in for Castle. .136 left in the first quarter of the game. Spins. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Buries it from 3-point range. He has 7.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. He actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Johns, thanks for the update. Here's Vincent. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Connect. No good. And here is Fox. Johnson kicks to Fox. No good from outside. Last game for the Spurs. They pick up the W against the Suns. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
A different look now for San Antonio. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 5 points so far.
What a creative shot by Castle, opting for the soft touch.
Pass to Hachimura. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Here's Sohan for the three. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's San Antonio as they end the first quarter on a 12-3 run. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
They've got Curry. Dalton Connect is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Reeves in at the two-guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, hard to discourage Hachimura out of his rhythm right there. I mean, he is powerfully put together.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Vassell, he's checked in for Sohan. Now here's Harper. Still scoreless. And there it is for him.
Smart use of the mid-range by Harper, a dynamic lefty who can also show off the touch.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league. This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Harper against Reeves. Pass to Connect. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Connect's got himself on the board with three there. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. San Antonio also making a switch. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Harper. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Now, here's Fox. Count that one.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw tonight. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that can direct the floor and can control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. Good. Vassell's got his first points of the night.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
The Spurs with the lead. Here's Castle, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Castle's got 10 points in the game.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
LeBron slashes inside, and the shot goes in.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Vanderbilt comes in for Connect. Smart's checked in for Austin Reed. And Vincent subbed in for Curry. Spurs also with the sub. Harper's checked in. Smart. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Outside, Fox. Outside, Harper. And it's good, 2 points. And now a 5-point San Antonio lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
And he hits it to tie the game up. LeBron's got 18 points.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Now, here's Harper. Clock at 6. Lets the free fly, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And
the previous play is under review.
Signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Front row, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time around the of applause for the participants.
Happy to have you with us. Let's start things off with our Players of the Week. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows his rank.
You know what, Ernie, for once, I can't disagree with Shaq. It feels good to be the king.
I can't run away from this conversation fast enough. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's Smart. No scoring in this one. Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 in the 5. And it's Fox in at the point. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
And Wembanyama with the flush.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
The shot's good. LeBron's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
You know, it's really hard for me to say if there's ever been anyone better at finishing through contact than LeBron. He's just so big and strong and fast, too.
And that one drops.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Reeves finds Ayton. Back to Reeves. Now, here's Vanderbilt for the lead. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
And San Antonio has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Back to Fox, to the middle. Wembanyama, too easy for the big man.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Let's take a look at numbers for LeBron James. Coming off a terrific season. Last year averaging 24 points per, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Here's Reeves. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Reeves has got 13 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's James. Vanderbilt. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now here's Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox looking it over. 6 to shoot. over Smart. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Smart passes to Vanderbilt. And here's Reeves outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. What willpower from Castle, fighting to get his team that second look at the basket.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from James. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Kevin?
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for Ayton. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt. Curry's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Marcus Smart. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's LeBron. Fantastic work inside by LeBron.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Wembanyama, a screen on Hachimura. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Fox has got his 9th assist in the game now. Here's LeBron. Barnes grabs the miss.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Hachimura.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Johnson kicks to Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Spurs lead by 10. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Spurs leading by 10. Jake LaRavia out there with Hachimura. Then it's Curry. Then it's Dalton Connect. And it's Reeves in at shooting guard. That's the Laker 5.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
The wide open look here for Fox. And it's off from three-point range. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Friday, they'll be playing against Alperen Şengün and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
Basket good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Fox, no good. Lakers trail by 10. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Harper. Three-pointer, Fox. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. James checked in for Dalton Connect. And Smart subbed in for Seth Curry. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Fox against Smart. Fires from 14. It misses.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
James outside. Here's Ayton. 5 to shoot. Reeves fires. The 3 doesn't go. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Fox. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Now, here's Fox after LeBron James's miss. Johnson, and the 3 misses. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers, trailing by 13. And that one falls.
And this game for LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Now, here's Fox. Knocks down the 3.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Smart. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pro?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the 3 by the Lakers. Wembanyama.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
The first one falls.
Shooting for San Antonio. Victor.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Lakers trail by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Spurs.
Look at the number of assists. You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Wembanyama looking it over. so it's San Antonio with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.